I'm Chris and I'm teaching guitar lessons, and this one is on how to finger pick for the basic beginner guitar friends. Alright, we're going to finger pick here. Had a lot of requests for it, so we're going to do some of it. Check this out. Here's what we got broken down with our right hand, with our picking hand. We want to put our thumb on the lower strings, lower sounding strings that is. The E, A, and D basically. And we're going to have our index finger, our first finger, on the higher sounding strings. The high E, the B, and the G. Basically using the low notes as the bass notes, the higher notes as the treble notes per se. To start this off, just rest your thumb, as you can see how I'm doing with mine, on the low E string. Take your index finger and put it on the high E string. Basically, we're going to kind of pinch these strings together, folks. Your left hand up here, you don't want to be on any strings at this point. You can just rest for a minute. Rest that hand for a minute, my friends. Now, going back to our right hand or left hand, depending on which way you play the guitar there, righty or lefty. We're going to basically pinch the strings together, but slightly come out. And don't grab it like you're pinching somebody you don't like. Don't do that. Nice. You like your guitar. Check this out. High E and low E together. Let's try that again. Thumb on the low E string, index finger on the high E string, right over top of the sound hole. We're just going to pull outwards lightly. Awesome! Alright, let's add a little dimension to that. Working with our left hand up here now, or your right depending on which way you go there. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to go on the 3rd fret low E string, okay? Open on all the other ones. Now, here's what we're going to do this time. We're going to put our thumb on the low E string, but this time our first finger, our index finger, is going to go on the B string, the second highest string, okay? Now we are going to pick these two at the same time, like we did the first time, but we're going to bring our first finger down on the G string after we do it, like so. So I'm finger picking the lower string, the G underneath the B that I'm starting on. Let's try that again. We have our middle finger on the 3rd fret low E string, not touching any of the other strings. We want to make sure that the B string for sure is free so that we can pick that. So we have our thumb on the low E and we have our index finger on the B string. Here we go, folks. Then bringing our finger down on the string under the G and picking that one. Okay, take your time with that. Okay, let's put another dimension on top of that. Let's put a full G major chord on up here. And then down here, we're going to use the same strings and add a few more. Okay, check this out. We're going to get our middle finger going here as well. Let's start this off the same way we did the last one. We got our thumb on the low E string, index finger on the B string, all right? G major chord set up down here. Now what we're going to do, pick the two together, come down on the G string underneath the B again, but this time with our middle finger, pick that high E string. Okay, so we've got the pinch of the two. 1, 2, 3. Alright, to end things off with our thumb, so we want to do a little bit more with that. Instead of the low E string, we're going to put it to the A string, and we're just going to hit it once. Okay, my friends, check this out. Okay, one more time. Okay, review on that last chord structure and picking structure we did. G major, thumb starting on the low E string, index finger starting on the B string, alright? String below, string above high E with the middle finger, thumb on the A. Okay? You guys can do that. Take your time with it, go nice and slow. That should get you started with finger picking. There's a lot more to it, a lot more we could do. This is for the beginners, and that's enough for one lesson. Hey, that was finger picking, and I'm Chris. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Help a brother out, and if you want to stay up to date on my new videos and when they come out, because I put them out all the time, make sure you subscribe. No pressure though. I'm Chris Machete. Check out my tunes on Bandcamp. Check out more stuff on Facebook. I am all over Facebook as well. I'm on Twitter too. I'm just very sociable. I cannot help myself. Alright, hope you guys got that lesson. We'll talk to you next time.